يحفظهما وهو العلي العظيم.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Let's continue with the second part of 21st lesson, in which we will study grammar. The patterns of fa'ala that we have learned so far are fataha, nasara, daraba, sami'a. Four most important patterns. There are two more, but they are not that many, that they do not occur that many times in the Quran. So these four are very important. And how to remember them? If you open the Quran, fataha, Allah will help you. Nasara, otherwise you will be hit. Daraba, therefore listen. Sami'a. Again, if you open the Quran, fataha, Allah will help you. Nasara, otherwise you will be hit. Daraba, therefore listen. Sami'a. Listen to what Allah says. And this is the promise of Allah. After that we have done special cases. Wa'ada, qala, da'a, amara and dalla. These are special cases. For example, wa'ada has a weak letter in the beginning. Qala has a weak letter in the middle. And da'a has a weak letter in the end. Today we will take those verbs which have hamza. For example, amara. Amara has first letter as hamza, amara. They also, such letters, this hamza also behaves sometimes similar to a weak letter. That's why it is classified separately here. And the last one is dalla, where the root letter is repeated. So we have wa'ada, qala, da'a, amara and dalla. 5 special cases. How will you remember them? Let's continue what we said. If you open the Quran, fataha, Allah will help you. Nasara, otherwise you will be hit. Daraba, therefore listen. This is the promise of Allah. Wa'ada. What is that promise? That Allah will help you. He said it in the Quran. Qala, that He will help you if you help Him. And therefore pray to Allah, da'a, ask Him that we follow His commands. Amara, otherwise we will get lost. Dalla. Again, let us practice these 5 special cases. This is the promise of Allah. He said it in the Quran. So pray to Allah, da'a, that we follow His commands. Otherwise we will be lost. Again, this is the promise of Allah. He said it in the Quran. Therefore pray to Allah, da'a, that we follow His orders. Otherwise we will get lost. So let's start with amara. Amara means He ordered, He commanded. Amara. Translate, He commanded. Okay, amara, He commanded. Amaru, they commanded. Amarta, you commanded. Amartum, you all commanded. Amartu, I commanded. Amarna, we commanded. Ya'muru, He commands. Ya'muruna, they all command. Ta'muru, you command. Ta'muruna, you all command. Amuru, I command. Na'muru, we command. Mur, command. Muru, command. You see, in this one, as you see, it should have been U'mur, something like that, but hamza is gone here, just like a weak letter. So we have just mur, command or order, muru, and la ta'mur, don't command. Translate, la ta'mur, don't command. La ta'muru, don't command. Amir, the one who commands. The one who commands. Ma'mur, the one who is commanded. The one who is commanded. And Amr, to command. To command, to order. Huwa amara hiya, amarat, she commanded. Huwa ya'muru hiya, ta'muru, she commands. Now let us just practice in Arabic. Repeat after me. Amara, amaru. Amara, amaru. Thinking what you are saying, okay? Amarta, amartum. Amarta, amartum. Amartu, amarna. Amartu, amarna. Ya'muru, ya'muruna. Ya'muru, ya'muruna. Ta'muru, ta'muruna. Ta'muru, ta'muruna. Amuru, na'muru. Amuru, na'muru. Mur, muru. Mur, muru. La ta'mur, la ta'muru. La ta'mur, la ta'muru. Amir, amir. Ma'mur, ma'mur. Amr, amr. Huwa amara hiya, amarat. Amarat. Huwa ya'muru hiya, ta'muru. Ta'muru. Almost 250 times in the Quran. So very important. And let us remember this pattern specially. Once more. Amara, amaru.
Amara, amaru.
Amarta, amartum.
Amarta, amartum.
Amartu, amarna.
Amartu, amarna.
Ya'muru, ya'muruna.
Ya'muru, ya'muruna.
Ta'muru, ta'muruna.
Ta'muru, ta'muruna.
Amuru, na'muru.
Amuru, na'muru.
You see here, it is not a'muru. We have ya'muru, ta'muru, but it is not a'muru. Remember in Arabic, when two hamzas mix, then one of them just drops. So not drops, becomes alif. So amuru. Okay, after me. Amuru, na'muru.
Amuru, na'muru.
Muru.
Mur, muru.
La ta'mur, la ta'muru.
La ta'mur, la ta'muru.
Amir.
Amir.
Ma'mur.
Ma'mur.
Amr.
Amr.
Huwa amara hiya.
Amarat.
Huwa ya'muru hiya.
Ta'muru.
Let's take the second verb, which also occurs in the Quran almost 250 times, which is ra'a. Ra'a means he saw. This has hamza as well as a weak letter at the end, so you will see some double effects here. Ra'a means he saw. We have studied, for example, or we will study ara'aita or alam tara and so on. So translate. Ra'a, he saw.
He saw.
Ra'au,
They saw.
ra'aita,
You saw.
ra'aitum,
You all saw.
ra'aitu,
I saw.
ra'aina,
We saw.
yara,
He sees.
he sees, yarawna,
They see.
they see, tara,
You see.
tarawna,
You all see.
ara,
I see.
nara,
We see.
ra,
See.
raw,
See.
la tara,
Don't see.
la taru,
Don't see.
la taraw, don't see,
see.
ra'in,
The one
the one who sees, mar'iyun,
The one which sees.
the one which is seen, ra'yun,
To see.
huwa ra'a hiya,
Ra'at.
ra'at, huwa yara hiya,
Tara.
Now repeat after me in Arabic. Ra'a, ra'aw,
Ra'a, ra'aw.
ra'aita, ra'aytum,
Ra'aita, ra'aytum.
ra'aytu, ra'ayna,
Ra'aytu, ra'ayna.
yara, yarawna,
Yara, yarawna.
tara, tarawna,
Tara, tarawna.
ara, nara,
Ara, nara.
ra, raw,
Ra, raw.
la tara, la taraw,
La tara, la taraw.
ra'in,
Ra'in.
mar'iyun,
Mar'iyun.
ra'yun,
Ra'yun.
huwa ra'a hiya,
Ra'at.
huwa yara hiya,
Tara.
tara. Now let's take another verb, which is ata, also almost 250 times. Ata means he came. Ata means he came. Okay? Repeat after me. Ata, ataw,
Ata, ataw.
ataita, ataitum,
Ataita, ataitum.
ataitu, ataina,
Ataitu, ataina.
ya'ti, ya'tuna,
Ya'ti, ya'tuna.
ta'ti, ta'tuna,
Ta'ti, ta'tuna.
ati, na'ti,
Ati, na'ti.
iti, itu,
Iti, itu.
la ta'ti, la ta'tu,
La ta'ti, la ta'tu.
atin,
Atin.
ma'tiyun,
Ma'tiyun.
ityan,
Ityan.
huwa ata hiya,
Atat.
atat, huwa ya'ti hiya,
Ta'ti.
ta'ti. Ata means he came, so let us also translate it once because it's very important, comes many times. So translate ata,
He came.
ataw,
They came.
ataita,
You came.
ataitum,
You all came.
ataitu,
I came.
ataina,
We came.
ya'ti,
He comes.
ya'tuna,
They come.
ta'ti,
You come.
ta'tuna,
You all come.
ati.
I come.
Here also you see it is not ati, it is ati. Na'ti,
We come.
iti.
Come.
Here also it is not iti, it is iti. Itu,
Come.
La ta'ti,
Don't come.
La ta'tu,
Don't come.
atin,
One
the one who
who
comes,
comes.
ma'tiyun.
The one.
This is used in the Quran also, but atin, the one who comes, you don't have to translate this. And ityan,
To come.
Huwa ata hiya,
Atat.
atat. Huwa ya'ti hiya,
Ta'ti.
ta'ti. Ata comes sometimes with a preposition which is ba. Ata bi. Ata means, bi means with. Ata bi, he came with. That means he brought. He came with something. That means he brought. So you will have atabi, ataubi, ataita bi, ataitum bi. It can be with any object. Atabi kitab, that means he came with a book. Ataubi kitab, they came with a book, and so on. So repeat just once after me. أتى أتوا
أتى أتوا
أتيت أتيتم
أتيت أتيتم
أتيت أتينا
أتيت أتينا
يأتي يأتون
يأتي يأتون
تأتي تأتون
تأتي تأتون
آتي نأتي
آتي نأتي
إيتي إيتو
إيتي إيتو
لا تأتي لا تأتوا
لا تأتي لا تأتوا
آت
آت
مأتي
مأتي
إتيان
إتيان
هو أتى هي
أتت
ويأتي هي.
تأتي.
Lastly, we have Ja'a, which also occurs in the Quran almost 250 times. Ja'a means he came. Ja'a also means he came, and Ja'a bi means he came with. Suppose Ja'a bi kitab, that means he came with the book. That means he brought the book. So Ja'a means he came. Translate. Ja'a,
He came.
Ja'u,
They came.
Ji'ta,
You came.
Ji'tum,
You all came.
Ji'tu,
I came.
Ji'na.
We came.
Yaji'u,
He comes.
In Arab world we say, Yaji ba'da shoy. He will come after a while. So Yaji means he comes or he will come. Yaji'una,
They
come.
come.
Taji'u,
You come.
Taji'una,
You all come.
Aji'u,
I come.
I come. So if you say, if you want to say, I will come after a while, so Aji ba'da shoy, that means I will come after a while. That's a slang. Okay, Naji'u,
We
we
come.
come. These are the forms that are that are used in the Quran. Ji'u la taji'u doesn't occur. But anyway, let's complete. Ji come. Ji'u
Come.
la taji
Don't come.
la taji'u
Don't come.
ja'in
The one who comes.
one who comes dash and maji'un to come. Huwa ja'a hiya
Ja'at.
ja'at. This also occurs in the Quran. Huwa ji'u hiya
Taji'u.
taji'u. So repeat after me. Ja'a ja'u,
Ja'a ja'u.
ji'ta ji'tum,
Jita jitum.
ji'tu ji'na,
Jitu jina.
and huwa ja'a hiya
Ja'at.
ja'at. Only fa'il madi is what occurs mostly in the Quran as far as ja'a is concerned. Inshallah, we'll see you in the next lesson. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la